Hey, it's Tara from Bell Rock, coming to you from the Consultant Car Cam. I was working with one of my clients today, and she had a question that comes up all the time, so I thought maybe you had that question too. She was wondering what to do. She's got two employees, let's call them Betty and Estelle. And Betty is always coming to her asking, sort of telling on what Estelle is doing. Estelle does this wrong, she does that wrong, she made this mistake, she wasn't nice to a customer, things of that nature. So she's always saying what went wrong, but my client, she doesn't know what to do, because if she confronts Estelle directly with this complaint, then they're going to know it came from Betty. And Betty doesn't necessarily want her to know. It's all this triangulation. And it's not particularly helpful. So she was wondering what to do in that case. Well, here's my advice. The first step is, next time Betty comes and says, oh, Estelle was filling out the form and she got these things wrong, the first thing that she can do is say, well, okay, thank you for bringing it to my attention. Did you try to work it out with Estelle directly? I think this is really helpful, because if they can work it out together, perfect. And often Betty didn't think of that. So at least that's been my experience. So ask Betty, first of all, did you try to work it out with Estelle directly? Now, let's say she says, I'm scared to do that. I don't want to do that. Then the next question is, okay, well, how would you like me to handle it? Is it okay if I tell her that you said this, or maybe I could be there when you talk to her about it? Because without the first-hand information, it's really hard to talk to Estelle about this problem. So if that doesn't work, if she says, no, I don't want her to know, I don't want to be a part of this, then you have to start appealing to her belief in the company and belief in the firm, and also belief in what the customers deserve. So you have to say, well, the only way I can really talk to her about this is if, she's going to know where it came from. I don't want our customers to be getting bad service, or for these forms to be filled out wrong, and for the problems to come up down the road. Put yourself in my shoes. How do you think I should deal with this? And hopefully Betty will come to the realization that somehow she's going to have to be a part of this conversation. So that's my advice. If you've got one employee telling on the other employee, especially if they're doing it regularly, you want to ask them if they've worked it out with that person directly, and then have them go and try and work it out directly. I hope that's helpful for you. It's certainly a question that comes up a lot for me. And I hope if you did like it, you can leave us a like, or talk about a time that you've tried this in the comments section. Thank you for watching. Talk to you again.